guys, welcome to another video. So today's video I'm just going to use some new products that I picked up, trying to give myself a soft look without doing too much, but really testing out these products to see how I like them versus letting them sit around and not using them. So I wanted to try them today. So if you want to see how I got this look and all the products I use, make sure you keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Okay guys, starting off, I have my new SMASHBOX photo finish primer, and this is the matte version of it. This is what I picked up on my Ulta haul. It was $14. I guess this is the travel size one. So I'm just applying it to my face. This was my first time using this, and I expected it to have a silicone feel to it, but it's more like a lotion. It still feels good. I was instantly matte in the areas I applied it, but we're going to give it some more time for me to see if I really like it. And of course, I'm using my MAC paint pot and painterly for my smile lines. I do find that a day or so ago I did not put on my paint pot, but my smile lines didn't increase or anything. So but I'm still going to use it because I'm just used to using it. So yeah, this is a black opal concealer stick in the color tan, and I always use this as an eye shadow primer. When I know I want a matte look, I'll use this right here, because this is definitely matte, and it's going to make your eyeshadow stick with no problem. So I'm just using a BH Cosmetics brush to blend it out. No particular order or shape or anything, just making sure that it's flat. It's a flat surface, so when I put my eyeshadows, there are no lumps or bumps or anything. I just love just taking my time doing my makeup. That's when I'm in my zone, listening to music or looking at some TV program or something. But I just enjoy doing it. It's not that I have to have on makeup, but I just enjoy to sit there and do it. So I'm using the new JACLYN Hill Divine Neutrals palette, and I've used this all week, and I must say I love this palette. Then I'm already a lover of earth tones, nude tones, browns, of course. Love. That's a Wet n Wild brush that I picked up on my Ulta haul also, if the camera focus. But I'll put the shades in the description box, because right now I'm not in my beauty room, but I'll put them in the description box. I used 4 shades out of that palette, and to me this is a simple look. It wasn't too hard or wasn't anything that I had to like focus on or anything. So I'm using this brown shade and blending it into my transition area, or using it as a transition color, I should say, and just making sure I really get deep within my crease, because I noticed that my crease is kind of deep, and I tell y'all this all the time when I'm doing videos. I know I've heard of hooded eyes, but I don't know what kind of eyes I have, because I know it's like 2 types, and I can never think of the other type that they always talk about. So I don't know, but I just know I'm just trying to get inside my crease so that I don't have like a line of demarcation there. And the shadows blends out really nice. They're very pigmented with little effort. You don't have to like pack it on there to make the colors show up or any of that. These colors are great. And then I stayed on that top row, those last 3 brown shades. Those are what I used in my transition, my crease, and my outer V. So I'm taking the not so deep brown shade. Of course, I told y'all it's going to be in the description box, but I'm putting that directly inside my crease too. I love depth. I love to see eyeshadow looks with like depth to it, but not too, dramatic. You don't have to go overboard with it. I just feel like this makes my eyes pop more. So that's why y'all always see me using like a deep dark brown. I prefer brown over black. And this eyeshadow look, if I wasn't recording, would probably take me, or this look probably would take me like 30 or so minutes. So Yeah, this is the next shade, which is the deepest shade of them all, the deepest brown, and I'll take that and put it in my outer V. Very rarely you'll see me do a look and not use a dark brown. Like, I just feel like I have to have brown in every look, whether it's brown eyeshadow, brown lip liner, brown bronzer, blush, like lipstick. I have to have something brown. Maybe one day I'll get away from it, but until then, I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm just blending it out. And this is a JACLYN Hill brush that I picked up from Morphe when they were having their sale. And I used my NYX glitter glue on the rest of my lid because I knew I was going to put a glitter shade there. And I wasn't sure if it was going to really pop how it looked in the pan. So just to be on the safe side, so I didn't ruin my look or anything, I decided to use some NYX glitter glue. You don't have to use this for glitter only. I never use it for glitter. I always use it for just regular eyeshadows. I never use it for loose glitter or anything. So yeah. So I'm just putting it on my lid, and I'm trying not to like be precise with it. More so just spread it about, you know, without being, I didn't want like a precise look. I just wanted it to be there. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any lumps and it's smooth from when I put the glitter shade down. Because nothing is worse than putting a glitter shade on your lid and it's like not a smooth surface. So you got lumps and it's not like smooth. Yeah, I don't like that. So then I took the gold shade, and that's me trying to make sure that the shade is popping up as it should. And as you can see, it did. Like, this is a very good everyday palette for someone who's like me and just a basic, don't do too much. Like, this is good for every day for me. I can do this every day, use this palette, and be fine with it. So I'm just putting it on all those areas, and you see how good it pops? It really, really pops. Go JACLYN Hill. So now, to my Insta, what is this called? Insta Bake Foundation by Beauty Bakerie in the shade 315W. And a Shop Miss A brush. I took this foundation. I wore this foundation all week, and as you can see, it's a video on my channel already of it, but as you can see, this foundation melts into my skin like butter. It's the perfect shade for me. I have no complaints with the shade. I have no complaints with the finish. I have no complaints of how it wears throughout the day. I'm just mad at myself that it took 2 years for me to actually go get this and try it out. Next thing is the concealer. I'm going to go get one of those concealers and try that out. But this foundation, I absolutely love. At first, when I put it on, it gave me like a dewy look. And I was like, oh, here we go again. But after my concealer, my powders and everything, it kind of died down a little bit. Still had a healthy glow to it. Wasn't bad. But by the end of my day, my skin still looked flawless. Even after gym, working, shopping, all that good stuff, out and about, wearing a mask, everything, my skin still looked good. And I always take my Car Beauty sponge to blend it out after a brush. Y'all know I like to use a brush than a sponge. I'm not so much like just apply my foundation with a sponge. I haven't got there yet. And I refuse to pay $20-something for that, what do you call it? That beauty blender sponge. Now, okay, yeah. So now I'm trying out this, this was my first time trying it out. This Huda Beauty Concealer in 20G. And I know the G was for golden, but I need to go a little shade deeper highlight for me, because this was a little too bright for me. Just a little bit too bright for me. But the application is nice. The coverage is very full coverage. Very. So if you're looking for a concealer and you need a full coverage concealer, this is it. And that's my Wet n Wild multi-stick and chocolate cheat day. You all know that I haven't put it down since I picked it up. I don't know my Morphe stick anymore. I'm bad. I just put Morphe to the side like it wasn't nothing. Ever since I discovered this, that's it. So here I'm taking a real small Real Techniques brush. I wanted something small to start blending it out at first, because I'm like, okay, let's see. I need to hurry up because it did it dry fast? It didn't really dry fast, but it dried fast. If that makes sense. Like, it moved when I put the sponge there, but when I tried to use the brush, it was sticking. So that's me going, this is a way too light, but we gonna fix it. For me, it's way too light. I know some people like this bright highlight, and that's good. That's cool. Like, you like what you like, but for me, it's a little too bright for me. So yeah, I'm just blending it out with my sponge and all that good stuff. And on these videos, y'all, I didn't want to speed this one up because I wanted you to see, like, I thought I was going to put something here. I still might put something there. We'll see. But yeah, I didn't want to speed this up because I wanted y'all to, like, really see what it's about. Because I like looking at videos and where they don't necessarily, even if I'm watching a tutorial, they're not telling exactly what they do step by step, but they're doing it, and I can watch it and learn just by doing. I learn more by doing it versus someone sitting there telling me, like, this is what you do, this is what you do. If they're showing it, then I can get it. So yeah. So I'm blending out the contour, and it's with a Shop Miss A brush also. This contour stick, I love it. Tomorrow, I think I might go tomorrow to Dollar General and see if I can pick me up too, just as a backup, because I don't foresee me using anything else anytime soon. So I'll be using this chocolate cheat day for a minute. That's one of my steps too that I noticed that I always do. I always contour, and I don't know when I started doing that. And that's funny how you just pick stuff up and you start doing it and you don't even realize you're doing it. What am I doing now? Am I still blending out that concealer, y'all? Oh no. I'm putting on the ColourPop No Filter powder in banana. I picked this up. This is not new to me. I've had it for years. But I picked it up recently, and it does exactly what it says it is. It says it's no filter, and it does give you that no filter like finish. The color banana is very nice, as you can see. And if I can get my camera to focus, y'all can see that this is that LA Color blush that I picked up from Ulta during my Ulta haul. I wasn't expecting this one at all. I was like, okay, is it LA Color? LA Girl? One of those. I was like, okay, it's drugstore. The packaging is going to look very bright, but when I put it on, it won't be as pigmented. Yes, my face and what you see is a true reaction, because I just knew that I had messed up my entire face for the day with that blush. So I was trying to hurry up and get a brush so that I can blend it out. But as you can see, it blended out nicely. It's pigmented. It wasn't too much. I think deep orange shades are nice on brown skin. Really, really nice on brown skin. So if you have never tried like an orange blush, I suggest you try one. I love them. I always use like an orange blush, or I'll use a berry blush. Recently, I've been using my pink blush, my Date Night by Sephora. Y'all know I love that blush, but I've been using that lately too. But I guess I'm getting into blush now, because I never used to put it on. So I guess I'm getting into it now. My Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Deep 60s to set the remainder of my face and to dust away all that banana powder. This my Sephora has hit pan. So I'm really trying to force myself to keep using it until it's like absolutely gone. That'll be like the one thing I could say, oh, I got it empty. Other than that, the only thing I probably have it empty on ever, guys, is like primers or something. Other than that, I won't never have it empty to show y'all, because I'm always changing and moving about. And this is the Sephora bronzer in medium deep. I'm still waiting on them to restock on the dark, deep to dark or something. It's been out of stock, and I really want to try that one. And this is my Beauty Bakerie Bite Size Bronzer in Perfect Blend. Y'all know I picked this up from Target a year ago or so, and I've been using it off and on. Perfect bronzer shade for brown skin girls. So I just use that to offset the blush, you know, bronzer blush, so my cheeks wouldn't be looking too rosy. Okay, and I don't know why I did that, because technically I just put on 2 bronzers. I don't put on the JUVIAS and the Beauty Bakerie. Well, I guess it is what it is. And no other than my Maybelline More Coffee Ultimate lipstick. And I'll use that to line my lips. One day I'm going to use it as a full lip color, but I've never used it so far as a full lip color. Always a lip liner, because I know that it'll last me all day, won't budge, won't move, not going nowhere, and it's the perfect brown shade. To be truthful with you guys, nowadays you don't have to buy a liner. You could just find you a brown lipstick and be good. And those liners are getting really expensive nowadays too. So yeah, I'm good with this. That's me with my nude lip as usual. Y'all know I always use a nude lip. And I'm going to set with my SHEGLAM Press Refresh Spray. I'm down to the end of this bottle, but I have more backup, so I'm not worried about that. And I soak my face. That's probably why I never have any, because I always soak my face. And this is a lip gloss. I have to drop the name down in the description box for you guys, because I have no idea what it is. I just know it's by BUXOM, and it was sitting on my desk forever. And I wanted a nude look, not too much, because my eyes was already doing enough for me. If it was up to me, I'll put on a brown lip liner and clear lip gloss with every look. But I try to jazz it up for you guys. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then I take a sponge to make sure that Press Refresh spray is pressed in, to kind of like make my makeup look last a little bit longer throughout the day. I've been doing this lately, and it seems to have worked, so I'm good with that. I'll see you guys at the outro. Okay guys, I am back. This is the completed look, and I must say I enjoy all the products I use. The palette, love the palette. The foundation, love the foundation. The concealer, it could be a little bit darker. It's very full coverage. Very full coverage, but I just need a little deeper tone. That highlight was a little too bright for me, but I made it work by using my Too Faced Peach Caramelized powder to kind of like deepen it up so it wasn't as bright. The blush, love the blush. I'm getting into cream blushes, and orange I think just looks beautiful on brown skin. So yeah, I am for it. So this was just a simple quick video to just make myself use some of these new products. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.